Sky islands are mountains that sit isolated and stand out from the surrounding lowlands, which are often very different. They are very important within the field of biogeography. Sky islands stand out because of their isolation from other mountains, and their environments are often starkly different from the adjacent lowland regions. Sky islands will often have environments that are anomalous within their respective locations. One major example of this would be the Santa Catalina Mountains, which are very close to the city of Tucson, Arizona. Tucson is located in the Sonora Desert. The Santa Catalina Mountains nearby are home to pine forests. Mount Lemmon, which is the highest mountain within the Santa Catalina Mountains, has a ski resort. This stands out from the much warmer Sonora Desert. Think about it like this. You have the Sonora Desert, which is much lower, much hotter, home to plants like cactus. And then you get further up into the mountains, the Santa Catalina Mountains, you have a lot of snow. You have pine forests. They're like these little islands of pine forest and snow within this surrounding desert. These mountains are really what you would think of as an island range, because you have a mountain range surrounded by the desert and it's isolated from other mountains. And then you have the many animals and plants that are not found in the lowlands and in the desert, but you find them up in these mountains. The climate and the ecosystems are very different from the surrounding desert. These mountains are like Madrean pine oak forests surrounded by a sea of desert. Another example of sky islands would be the Wichita Mountains of southwest Oklahoma. This is an isolated mountain range which has some forests. It is also home to the big-tooth maple, which is normally found in other parts of the western United States of America. With its relatively large amount of trees, the Wichita Mountains stand out from the surrounding prairies of southwest Oklahoma. Many species often develop differently in the Sky Islands. Sky Islands can lose some species because of their isolated nature. Species in those areas can be more vulnerable to forces that can cause extinction because of their limited range. At the same time, some species adapt and evolve very well within that isolation. Sky Islands can also be a very important study in migration. Some birds will spend the summer in the mountains, and rather than fly south for the winter, they'll just fly to lower elevations during the winter where it's warmer. To understand sky islands, they should be thought of like this. They're like enclaves of one environment, of one ecosystem, completely surrounded by another ecosystem or other environment. I hope you found this video interesting. I hope you learned something from it. If you like this video, check out other videos on this channel, and as always, be sure to leave a comment, like, and subscribe.